Hello everyone, my name is Laxmikanth. Today we'll deal with the fourth chapter of Indian polity by M. Laxmikanth, that is Preamble of the Constitution. First, let us see what is preamble. The term preamble refers to the introduction or preface of the Constitution. It is a summary, it contains a summary or essence of the Constitution. See, an eminent jurist, his name is N.A. Pakiwala, he called preamble as an identity card of Constitution. Next, the preamble to the Indian Constitution is based on the Objectives Resolution, drafted and moved by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru in Jan 22nd, 1947. Not 1949, it is 1947. Objective resolutions were adopted by the Constituent Assembly in Jan 22nd, 1947. Next, it has been amended by the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1976. This is important. Preamble was amended only once, that is in 1976 by 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act. What are the amendments? 3 words: socialistic, secular and integrity. These 3 words were added to the preamble. Next, let us see the text of the preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialistic, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political liberty of thoughts, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution. This is the text of the preamble. See here, socialistic, secular and integrity. These 3 were added in the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act. Originally, they were not present in the preamble. See, there are 4 ingredients to the preamble. First one is source. Source of preamble is people. Next, sovereign, socialistic, secular, democratic, republic. All these are the nature of the preamble. Next, justice, liberty, equality, fraternity. All these are the objectives. Next, date of adoption. Date of adoption, that is 26th November 1949. This is date of adoption. These 4 are the ingredients of the preamble. Next, next 4 ingredients of the preamble: source, people, nature is sovereign, socialistic, secular, democratic republic, objectives justice, liberty, equality and fraternity. Date of its adoption is 26th November 1949. Next, let us see the keywords. Keywords are nothing but sovereign, socialistic, secular, democratic, republic, justice, liberty, equality and fraternity. Now let us see these keywords one by one. First, we'll see sovereign. The word sovereign implies that India is neither a dependency nor the dominion of any other nation, but an independent state. Okay, sovereign is nothing but India is an independent state. It is neither dependent or dominion of the other nation. Next, there is no authority above it and it is free to conduct its own affairs. Being a sovereign state, India can either acquire a foreign territory or cede a part of its territory in favor of the foreign state. Okay, as India is a sovereign state, it can acquire foreign territory or it can give the part of the territory to the foreign state. Next keyword is socialist. Even before the term was added, okay, we all know that socialist was added in 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1976. Okay, before this socialist was added in the preamble, it was present in the DPSPs. Okay, before 1976 itself, socialist word was present in DPSPs. Later in 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1976, this was added to the preamble. Okay, the Indian brand of socialism is a democratic socialism and not the communistic socialism. Okay, what is democratic and what is communist socialism? In communist socialism, see, all the means of production distribution are done by the government. Okay, no private property is allowed, no private party is allowed in case of communist socialism. Whereas in democratic socialism, both public as well as private property is allowed. Okay, in democratic socialism, both public and private party is allowed, but in case of communist socialism, only public. Okay, only government is allowed to distribute, allowed in the means of production and distribution. Next, democratic socialism on other hand holds faith in mixed economy. Mixed economy, both private and public. Okay. See, democratic socialism aims to end the poverty, ignorance, disease, and inequality of opportunity. Indian socialism is a blend of Marxism and Gandhism, leaning heavily towards the Gandhian socialism. Okay, the maximum Indian socialism is towards Gandhian socialism. See, next keyword is secular. The term secular too was added by the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1976. Indian Constitution embodies the positive concept of secularism. See, in the last class we have seen there are two types of secularism. One is positive and one is negative. India adopts positive secularism, that is giving respect to all the religions. Respect to all the religions. Okay, whereas negative secularism is separating the religion. Okay, religion is separated. India adopts positive secularism. Okay, positive concept of secularism, that is all religions of our country have the same status and support from the state. Next keyword is democratic. We all know demo means people, cratic means rule. So democracy means people's rule. Democracy is of two types, direct and indirect. Indirect democracy, the people exercise the supreme power directly. Okay, example is Switzerland. There are four devices of direct democracy, that is referendum, initiative, recall and plebiscite. What is plebiscite? Plebiscite is nothing but direct vote of the people in case of some any issues. Okay, if there is any issue, direct people's vote is considered in case of plebiscite. Next, indirect democracy. The representatives elected by the people exercise the supreme power and thus carry on the government and makes the laws. In direct democracy, people exercise the supreme power. In case of indirect democracy, the representatives elected by the people they exercise the supreme power. Okay, this type of democracy is also known as representative democracy. Indirect democracy is also known as representative democracy. Again, this representative democracy is of two types, parliamentary and presidential. The Indian Constitution provides for the representative parliamentary democracy under which executive is responsible to the legislature. Okay, parliamentary democracy is nothing but executive is responsible to the legislature. Indian Constitution adopted the parliamentary democracy. Next, the word democratic is used in the preamble in the broader sense, embracing not only political democracy but also social and economic democracy. See, political democracy, fundamental rights, social and economic democracy by DPSPs, directive principles of state policy. Okay, the word in our preamble, the word democracy is considering both political democracy and social and economic democracy. Next keyword is republic. The democratic polity can be classified into two categories, monarchy and republic. In monarchy, head of the state enjoys the hereditary position. That is, he comes into office through succession. Right? Monarchy is king. In case of monarchy, they enjoy hereditary position. Okay. Hereditary position is nothing but king, after king, his son, his grandson, like that. Okay, example is Britain. In a republic, on the other hand, head of the state is always elected directly or indirectly for a fixed period. Okay, there is no hereditary in case of republic. Example is US. The term republic in our preamble indicates that India has an elected head called president. Okay, he is elected indirectly for a period of 5 years. A republic also means two more things, that is, vesting the political sovereignty in the people and not in a single individual like king. Okay, republic means political sovereignty is in the people and not in a single individual like king. Second one is the absence of any privileged class and all public offices being open to every citizen without any discrimination. Okay, there is no such a privileged class like that. The office is open to all the citizens without any discrimination. Next keyword is justice. The term justice in the preamble embraces three distinct forms: social, economic, and political. These are secured through various provisions of fundamental rights and DPSPs. Okay, social, economic, and political are also present in fundamental rights and directive principles of state policy. First, we'll see social justice. It denotes the equal treatment of all citizens without any distinct based on caste, color, race, religion, sex, and so on. It means absence of privileges to any section of the society and at the same time making provisions for the improvement of backward sections, that is SCs, STs, OBCs, and women. Okay, social justice is treatment of all the citizens without any discrimination. Okay, there is no special privileges to any sections of the society, and social justice makes provisions for improvement of backward sections and women. Next, we will see economic justice. Economic justice. It denotes non-discrimination between people on the basis of economic factors. Okay, that is wealth, income, and property. Okay, it involves the elimination of inequalities in wealth, income, and property. The combination of social justice and economic justice is called as distributive justice. Okay, Social justice and economic justice is called distributive justice. Next, we will see political justice. It implies that all citizens should have equal political rights, equal access to all political offices, and equal voice in the government. The ideal of justice, social, economic, political, has been taken from the Russian Revolution. Okay, the ideal of justice, social, economic, political, justice, all these three are taken from the Russian Revolution. Next keyword is liberty. There was direct question in 2018. The term liberty means an absence of restraints on the activities of individuals and at that same time providing opportunities for the development of individual personalities. Okay, liberty means absence of restraints on the activities of individuals and providing the opportunities for the development of individual personalities. Next, the Constitution secures to all citizens liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship through fundamental rights. See, if there is any violation in the fundamental rights of the individual, then he can directly go to the Supreme Court because these are enforceable in the court. Next, the ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity are taken from French Revolution. Okay, liberty, equality, fraternity, these ideals of this liberty, equality, and fraternity are taken from the French Revolution. Next keyword is equality. The term equality means absence of special privileges to any sections of the society and the provisions of adequate opportunities for all individuals without any discrimination. Okay, there is no special privileges to any sections of the society and all the individuals are treated equal. This provision embraces three dimensions of equality, that is civic, political, and economic. So fundamental right ensures the civic equality. Okay, fundamental rights, Article 14 to 18. These include civil equality. First one is equality before law. Okay, Article 14 says the equality before law. Next, Article 15 says prohibition of discrimination on the grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. Next, Article 16 says equality of opportunity in matters of public employment. Next, Article 17 says abolition of untouchability. Article 18 says abolition of titles. Next, there are two provisions in the Constitution which seek to achieve political equality. What are they? No person is to be declared ineligible for inclusion in electoral rolls on the grounds of religion, race, caste, or sex. Article 325 says that no person is to be declared ineligible for inclusion in the electoral rolls on the grounds of religion, race, caste, or sex. Next, Article 326 says elections to the Lok Sabha and the state assemblies are to be conducted on the basis of adult suffrage, universal adult franchise. That means any person who is above 18 years of age has a right to vote. Okay, the DPSP's, the Directive Principles, Article 39 says it secures to men and women equal right to an adequate means of livelihood and equal pay for the equal work. So Article 39 of DPSP says that it secures to men and women equal right of an adequate means of livelihood and equal pay for equal work. This provision was included in the Article 39 of DPSPs. Next keyword is fraternity. It means a sense of brotherhood. Fraternity means sense of brotherhood. The Constitution promotes this feeling of fraternity by the system of single citizenship. India as a whole has single citizenship. Also, the fundamental duties, Article 51A, says that it shall be the duty of every citizen to promote harmony and spirit of common brotherhood amongst all the people of India, transcending religious, linguistic, religion, sectoral diversities. Okay, 51A, fundamental duties. It also says that every citizen should promote harmony and spirit of brotherhood, irrespective of religion, linguistic region, and sectoral diversities. Next, fraternity ensures two things: dignity of the individual and integrity of the nation. Okay, it ensures two things: dignity of individual and integrity of nation. The word integrity, this was also added in 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1976. Next, preamble as a part of constitution. See, earlier there was a doubt whether preamble is a part of constitution or not. See, in Berubari Union case in 1960, Supreme Court said that preamble is not a part of constitution. Okay, in Berubari Union case of 1960, Supreme Court said preamble is not a part of constitution. But later in 1973, in Keshavananda Bharati case, it turned its opinion that preamble is a part of constitution. Okay, in Berubari case it said preamble is not a part of constitution. In Keshavananda Bharati case in 1973, it said preamble is a part of constitution. Next we will see amendability of the preamble. Again there was another doubt whether preamble can be amended or not. This question was raised in Keshavananda Bharati case. See, in Berubari Union case, SC said it is not a part, preamble is not a part of constitution, so it cannot be amended. Okay, but later in Keshavananda Bharati case, SC said preamble is a part of constitution, so it can be amended, provided one condition, that is basic features of the constitution must not be amended. We can amend preamble, but the basic feature of the constitution must not be amended. Okay, that is the basic elements or fundamental features of the constitution as contained in preamble cannot be altered by the amendment under Article 368. Now what all include in the basic features is not given, but it said that basic features of the constitution must not be amended. Next, the preamble. Next, the preamble has been amended only once so far. That is, 3 words were included in 1976 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act, that is socialistic, secular and integrity. Okay, with this we are done with the preamble of the constitution. In the next class we will see the union and its territories. Thank you.